All the world is a stage, and all the men and women merely players. And, line. Yeah. What part shall thee play? Hi, I'm Michael Joseph, artist, DJ, and author, and today we are going to take a look at a question that was posed to me by another YouTuber that I'm very fond of. I'm going to leave all their information down in the notes below. His name is Dewayne Noel. He has a YouTube channel called Creek Wrangler School. And basically, the best way I can describe him, and again, it's not the best way to describe him, but it's the best way I can describe him. He's very complex. He has a book that he's working on, all this kind of stuff, but he is basically a philosopher cowboy. And I know that kind of sounds crazy, but he has a lot of great wisdom that he gives out on his channel. And this is kind of taken from him, so I'm going to give him the credit for it, but I did tweak it a little bit to fit me better. So in life, we all have parts to play. And we can choose those parts. We can't choose what happens to us in life, but we can choose our reaction to them, what part we play in them. And he gave 3 parts that you can choose to play in life. And when I started implementing those 3 parts, making a decision about those 3 parts, it seriously changed a lot in my mind in the way I interacted and reacted, more importantly, to the world around me. So you can either play the part of the policeman, the postman, or simply a passerby. Now let me explain this. So if you look at life, different things that happen to you, whether they happened at home, whether they're out in public, in your car, at work, at school, wherever, when something happens, you can play the part of the passerby. Now that's simply the person that sees it, but doesn't get involved. And I know what you're thinking. You should always get involved, all these things. We're going to get to that in a minute. But sometimes you just need to pass by. You could play the part of the postman. Now, the postman's job is simply to give information. Nothing more. Give information. And the policeman, they have a responsibility and authority to uphold those laws and hold us accountable for our actions. But we don't always have those parts of the policeman, the postman, or the passerby given to us. We choose them. So if something happens, you can choose to be the postman. Give the information to the person saying, hey, these are the rules. Hey, you probably shouldn't do this. Hey, this is what happened when I did it. It's your choice to choose to be the postman, to give information, to tell someone they shouldn't do something. It's not your responsibility, it's your choice. Now, there are times you have it to be your responsibility, and that's simply like if you're a parent, a teacher, a pastor, you are a mentor, something like that, then that is your job to give information. But are you the policeman? Are you the person that is supposed to correct them, to go and fix them and turn them or whatever? Is that your job? Most of the time in life, whether you think so or not, it is not your job to be the policeman to hardly anybody in life. It also is very rarely ever going to be your job to be the postman, to tell other people what they should and shouldn't do. We all can be passerbys. Now, earlier I talked about you say, you should help. I absolutely believe you should help when you can help. And that is part of the job of the passerby. Not just to pass by, but if you can help someone in need, you help them. And the passerby helping has nothing to do with giving information. You shouldn't do this or you shouldn't have done that. It is not someone saying, that's it, I'm going to call somebody and report you. That's not your job as the passerby when you help. You simply help. Now, the most important thing to all of this, keep this in mind, at least from my point of view, choosing one of these 3 is the peace of mind you give yourself, the diminished stress response in your body to deciding, I don't need to be the policeman. I don't need to be the postman. I can just pass by, or I can help when needed. And that's basically what I want you guys to think about over the next couple of weeks of stuff you do. In the situations you come across, again, at home, school, work, out in your car, how many times we think we need to correct the person, I'll show them, that's the policeman. It's partially you're even playing the part of the postman, telling them what they should and shouldn't do. But most of the time, and again, for your stress level, you can play the part of the passerby, and no one is going to think less of you, and you certainly shouldn't think less of yourself, that you don't get involved until you're able to help. And that's what I want to leave you with today. It is your choice whether you play one of those parts. So until next time, as always, take care of yourself, and more importantly, take care of each other, whether it be your responsibility to be the policeman, your responsibility to be the postman, or your choice to be the passerby. Until next time, take care, and God bless.
Hello, I'm British Bull, and you have just finished watching another Michael Joseph video, but do not despair, there is another video right over there. All you have to do is click on it. Honest, no bull. Huh.